Whoosh. 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 Dun, dun, dun. Wee, wee, wee. Wah, wah, wah. Whoosh. Whoosh. I can't get it. For those of you that do not know what that means it's back on. It's the rematch. About a year ago, I made a video and I was doing this here. I can't see if it's on my face. I was doing this, changing my spark plugs. And the Honda won. I fought the Honda and the Honda won. But it's back now. Alright, pausing so I can see. Alright, we are here, live, underneath the hood. It's about to go down. Killer Cam Kakanaka, mechanic / technician extraordinaire versus the 2010 Honda Accord engine spark plugs. It's going down. All right, so what are we going to do here first? First, we're going to look at our tools, okay? See what we have here. We got some sockets, okay? Full set of sockets that we're going to use. We got a couple spark plugs. These are the same spark plugs from like a year ago. I have 2 in here and one in my toolbox, but I didn't trust the one in my toolbox because it was open. So I bought 2 more. They were expensive as well. Got the goggles I had on last time, and goggles, I mean safety glasses. Got my 5/8 socket here, which I have now, a new one. Got my ratchet here, my 6-inch extension. You dig? And every now and then I like to put on the little drill ski and, you know, take off some little nuts or bolts quicker, you know what I'm saying? And I got my anti-seize and my dielectric grease for the spark plugs. And this toolbox brought to you by Husky, representing the Home Depot. Shout out to Caesar and Best Surface and who else used to work there forever? Zamika and me, you know what I'm saying? Used to work there for like almost 9 years, son. You know, bleeding orange, kidding. All right. Anyway.
Hey, come on, Bricks. We're gonna take some sips of this water here. Keep hydrated before that sun comes out. Right now we're good. Not much sun. It's like 7. I was like maybe it's probably 8 o'clock now. 8 a.m. Let's get it on. Yeah. Can't take you through every single step, but first thing we gotta do is pop this bad boy open to get to this 10mm socket.
Now, I'm really not sure if I have to disconnect the battery cables for this job, because last time I did it just as a precaution. What did I say? I don't know. Last time I did it as a precaution, and I might not have needed to, which sucked because then I had to like reset my security code and everything inside my car. So I'd rather not do that, but then again, I'd rather not get electrocuted and die. So yeah, because then no one would have any teachers, and Eris wouldn't have a dad, and you know, Chrissy would get a whole lot of life insurance. But I mean, hopefully that's not the goal. Anyway, let me get this thing open, and then I'll be right back. All right, you always gotta have options. Always gotta have options because sometimes you don't buy the right thing. So I bought a socket set, but it was not millimeters like I needed. So you go back to the old bootleg one you had. In the trunk. Pull out these old 2-ins. You'll find what you need. These 2 right here. So we're going to sit these down here. Ooh, bad knees. And find what we need. 10mm, let's find it. One thing that is extremely difficult for me though is seeing things. So finding out which one's 10mm takes a long time. Pressure on your back, leaning over. Look how close I have to look at it. Like this, kind of crazy. Squinting. When the sun comes out, it's going to be a problem. So I need to find it quickly. That's not what I need. That's too small.
I believe I want to cheese and find it. That's too small. You know, in the socket, set just like on. Messed up. 10mm. Hey-oh.
Right here, baby. Let's roll so you can see it. Where's it at? Focus, please. Or not. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hard to do this one-handed. There we go. 10mm. 10mm. All right, we have our 10mm on our ratchet now. We're going to open this bad boy up to where it's going to loosen instead of tighten. Lefty loosey, righty tighty is all I say. Put it on here. What the hell? Wait for us. Oh, is that 10mm? Hold on, let's check and see. Make sure that's 10mm. For it may not be.
Came up, might be for the inside. Right? Whatever. So, it's a bit on my ankle. Switch hands, shall we? 10 might not be what I need for this one. We'll take a break and find it.
All right, after that long break, I found out it was an 11 millimeter, not 10 millimeter. So it took a very long time. I'll break it. Left hand again. Sheesh. Switching hands. Trying this one. Try some WD-40 on these things right here. Sheesh. I'm not even focusing on what I'm doing. This is starting to get annoying. Seriously. So I'm about to have to do something different because I'm not liking it. All right, we're gonna cut this video off. Freaking tools were throwing shots at me. I was like dodging. It was like whoosh, whoosh. I was dodging. Took a couple of them like and I dodged. I countered with a couple. So finally, I found the freaking thing that was the correct size. It was not 10 millimeter like YouTube said. It was not 11 millimeter, which I thought. It was 15, 30 seconds to get the top off. So I got all four of them off finally. You can see where they are. Now I can take this thing off. Took forever. Look at the sun coming out. Not a good look. All right, so now I'm ready to disconnect these for basically spark plug boots and take them out. So let's see if I can do that with one hand. Last time they give me problems. Decompress and then pull out. Awesome. That worked flawlessly. Decompress. Snap, pull out. Decompress. Decompress. You did not decompress. It won't decompress. Screw that one. Decompress. You better. Okay, come on. I was on the wrong spot. Yes, excellent. Okay. We'll pull this thing out of the way. Get out of the way. Out of the way. Okay, it's back there. Yes. Whew. All right. Now I'm going to go into full-fledged mechanic mode. Please give me a second. All right, I'm back. See, a few things changed. Got my safety goggles on because it's about to go down. Voice got a little more mechanic-y, if you feel me. So we're going to pull these little boots out. Can you see these things? Let's see. Yeah, you see where my hand's at. These things should come on out. Let's see if they just pop out or if I got to do anything extra. I don't know. It doesn't look like it wants to pop out, but I'm going to try. Oh, hold up. Oh, there goes some bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get those out of there real quick. Let's see if that's the 3/8 that we're talking about. My new handy dandy. Let's see here. Get the, I don't need the extension yet. Get the ratchet. Put that on real quick. All right, get it on loosey. Loosey goosey. Let's see if this works here. Should be able to do this with one hand for the camera. Let's see if you can get that. There we go. We're in there. Is it the right size? Should check that first. Probably this. Now this is probably what the 10 millimeter thing is. And while he's talking about 3/8, let's check it. It is not a 3/8. I want to use my new tools, but I cannot. Voice just changed again. Now we're going for the 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. That's 11. Where's that 10 millimeter? Is it on the car still? No, it is not. It has ran away. But I will find the 10 millimeter snitches. Okay, come back over here. Let's put it on, see if it works. Uh-oh. It doesn't feel like it's really working. Why are they telling me about this 10 millimeter? Is my 10 millimeter thing just messed up? Because it looks like it almost now I gotta work it out and fix it with something else. So it looks like it's too big. Now I'm going to go to the 9 and see if that works. And if not, I'm going to bring back my, I don't know, I'll play around with it and find something else that works. This part is annoying. All right, too many things in my hand. Put down the ratchet. Okay, come back to the, that is definitely not the right one. Try this one. Hey-oh, uh-oh, hold up. That's close, but I don't think it's the one. Yes, close, but no cookie. So this is it. What size is this? See how close I have to get to my face? Look at this. Look at this. That is the, I cannot, that is something. I cannot see it. Let's take these, oh, everything looks different now. We're going to say it's something that I cannot see because it's upside down. It's Too many numbers on here. I think it's 7/16. Yes, 7/16. Too many numbers on here. They have like conversions and all kind of crap on it. Alrighty, so that's not it. Let's see if it's the one that I took the other stuff off with. Es posible, no? Let's check it out and see. Pull it off of the rack. Put it down here on the thing. It is the same size as the thing that I found earlier, the 15, 30 seconds. Awesome. Tell you, man, this stuff like shouldn't take a long time, but if you don't know what size this stuff is and you cannot see, it takes a while. So a long time ago when I made that video, I changed one of these spark plugs. One. Can't remember which one it was. Oh, don't do it. It was either this one right here or it was this one right here. But I think I had problems with that one and I just moved on and did that one. But I think the reason why none of it was really working was because I didn't let the car cool off enough. And you know how like metal expands or whatever? So here we go. So I think it basically wasn't the proper size because I didn't let it cool off. And I was struggling getting all the stuff out of there. So was it a wee bit frustrating? It was. I popped that RG? Cool. All right. Awesome sauce. So, yeah, I'm just popping these 4 little nuts off of there. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can. So that's the 4th one. There we go. Alright. So that was recommended to do these one at a time. I know a long time ago, back when we actually had like spark plug wires, you know, you want to make sure that you got the right size wire on there. So you do one at a time, one at a time, one at a time, and then, you know, put them all back on. So I'm going to stick with that same process. But first, it is time to go back to what I was doing earlier. All right. First, also, I guess I want to give a shout out to my pal, Clayton Brown. I don't know as much as I should know about cars, seeing as how you're a mechanic, but I do appreciate the things that I did learn. Like, I know how to do a tune-up. I know how to change the oil. And by tune-up, I mean spark plug wires and whatnot. I do know how to change some brake pads. I've changed the radiator before, but I would definitely need a walkthrough. And a water pump before. Definitely would need a walkthrough. Anything else I've done? Solenoid box, that was a long time ago. That was pretty easy, actually. Said change the oil earlier, right? Yeah. Things like that. Basic maintenance on your car. Oh, I can detail the heck out of a car also. Shout out again, Clayton Brown. Thank you very much. So here we go. Go ahead and just loosen this guy all the way out of there. Okay, we're going to twist it with our hand. Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty, you dickories. Yeah. This is going to take a while, so when I do the video, I'll probably fast forward this. So you can see me doing this, and I'll just pause it, actually. That way you can see me getting all of them. Forehead shot. Another forehead shot. All right, got all 4 of those out. Put these right down here. There we go. All 4. Boom. Those are the other 4 I got out earlier. All right, now should be able to just pop this thing out. Yep, there we go. So this goes, where's it at? I can't see it. Hold on. I'll show you this way. This goes on top of the spark plug. Okay, I forgot what it's called. Some people call it a boot, but it's called something else, spark plug something. But it just covers the spark plug. So we're going to do one at a time. And it's way down there in that hole. So you don't want to drop anything in there because it'll mess up your engine. So I am looking for my ratchet again. Here's my 6-inch extension, 5/8 socket. And where's the actual ratchet? It's kind of messy out here, if you see what I mean. There goes the ratchet right here. All right. So I'll put that together, and then I will see if I can do it right now while I get this in my hand. I'm not going to do that. I drop this phone, it's going to be a problem. I have nowhere to place the phone, and I have it out of my case, so it is delicate. Oh, okay. Does that work for me? Scary a little bit, but okay. So, ratchet, extension, and then the 5/8 socket. So we can go down like that into that hole and get out the spark plug. And we're going to do it flawlessly without any problems. You hear me? Because I will conquer you. I will conquer you. I will conquer you. Conquer you I will. Yes, I will conquer you. All right. So, oh yeah, you can't see it. So there we go. Now it's down in that hole I showed you earlier. On this side works for my back. Let me go like this. That way, this will go over here, and then you can see what I'm doing. If you can see me, yes. Alrighty. So should go lefty. Loosey to break it one time. One-handed, it's hard. Let me switch my hands. Left hand is not the strongest one. There we go. Broke that. All right. So I'm gonna pull this off. Hold on. Sometimes it's just easier to get it with your hand. Take off the ratchet and just twist it out. So hopefully once it releases, I can feel it, and then I'll just pull it straight up. Yep. Nope. This might have been my problem beforehand. It not want to come up with me. Annoying stuff. Do not like it. So one thing you got to realize when you're working with cars, or darn near anything, stuff can go wrong. So it's supposed to be stuck in here right now, the spark plug. It's down in there. Loose. Already loose, taken off, but it won't come out. So you got to be creative. One thing about my dad, he was extremely creative when it came to getting something off of a car that wouldn't work. He would like combine this tool with that tool and make a super tool and like get it out of there. So I'm going to try something like that. But unlike him, I don't have a huge repertoire of tools to combine to make more tools. So, wish I had my long magnet still. I'm going to have to use some bubble gum, some rope, duct tape, and some Raid. I'll be right back. See if that works. Well, apparently the Raid we had was off-brand, so it didn't work. No, I'm just kidding. That was not something I was going to try anyway. I'm going to really try something for real now. So, same problem I had last time. Spark plugs would not come out. They loosened, would not come out. I was like, how do I get these things out, man? I tried to just go to the next one and try that one. I switched sockets. Same size socket, you know, just the new one versus the old one. Nothing would work. I was like, man. I'm just call my dad. So I called him. Phone rang about 4 times. He didn't answer. But while I was thinking, I was like, let me just try and use this little boot thing. You know, the thing I showed you guys earlier. Look what came out. Cha-cha. So now I know how to get them out. Awesome. Yes, thinking deeply. I tell my students all the time, man, try to think deeper. You know, don't think about the regular stuff. You know, if something doesn't work and it's supposed to work a certain way, you got to think deeper. You got to think deeper about how to get it done. You got this problem in front of you. How can you solve it? Literally, it's like the scientific method. I tell them all the time too, man. Y'all use this thing every day. The scientific method. I got a problem. The spark plug is down there. It will not come out. I need it to come out in order to get this thing done. So the thing becomes, state the problem in the form of a question. How do I get this spark plug out of there so I can finish this tune-up? Then background research. I know where it's at. It's down there. I know what tool to get it out with, but it didn't work. So, all right, that works. I know what things I have here to use, and I know who I can call if I need help. All right. Hypothesis. Let me try and get it out the regular way. So if I use the regular 5/8 socket, then the spark plug will come out and work like it should. Next thing I do, I test that hypothesis with an experiment. Tried it, didn't work, so I got to go back and revise my hypothesis, get a new one. Okay, if I call my dad, then he'll tell me how to get it out because I'm sure he's had this problem before. Called him, didn't get an answer. That didn't work. Go back and rethink. All right, what else can I use? Maybe this thing will work. So if I use this little boot socket, spark plug boot thing, and try and get out the socket, then it will work. I used it. It worked. Awesome. My results is it worked. So conclusion, my hypothesis was supported because if I use this thing, I got out the spark plug. That's the scientific method. Holler at your boy in its finest. You dig? Let's keep going. All right. Hands getting greasy, had to change hands. So I finally got my first spark plug back where it should be. I'm goosey tightening it so that way it's in there tight but not super tight. That's good enough. All right, successful. Try it again with the second one. I put the anti-seize on it and the dielectric grease on it. So we try the second one. Let's get it out first with this little pump thing. I'll show you guys how I got it out earlier too. I was struggling. Don't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that. Nope, don't do that either. And then we'll places to put this stuff. That's fine. You can stay on the floor, on the ground. All right. So I took the little boot thing and I took it down the hole and pressed a little bit, and it pulled it right out. Awesome sauce. I wonder if that's what you're supposed to do. Who knows? But it works, so we're gonna roll with it. Oh, hold up. Let's see. The fudge. No, that was right. Good. Okay. Cool. All right. We're going to do the next one. Here's the old one. Put in the new one.